Alright guys, here I am on the Empire Total War battle map. The thing is this cost map, so some of the stuff I liked on Empire Total War was first of all being kind of the graphics. The graphics were kind of much better compared to other Total Wars, as you can see a little close-up right here. Some of the things I didn't like was the overpowered artillery and other stuff. So what didn't you like? Let's say what you didn't like first. So what did you not like, Duke?
There wasn't really an awful lot of variation in the units. Every single faction would have line infantry, and that's it. There's no sort of variation to it.
That's a good point. I also thought that artillery was pretty powerful. Kind of like artillery and light infantry are almost overpowering online, at least, as you can see as you will see from the battle coming up. Of course, Britain's lights are way more powerful than mine, so I'll get just butchered. I kind of expect that. But yeah, kind of artillery was... Wait, did you bring artillery?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be kind of seeing the power of artillery in this match. Kind of overpowered, I think. That's why I ban it in Napoleon Total War and Empire Total War also. But yeah, it was perfectly fine to bring artillery, just to show the power of it. Kind of overpowered. That was the thing I didn't like about Empire Total War. I also kind of thought line infantry were kind of pathetic also, because pretty much every unit is designed to take down line infantry, while line infantry really doesn't do much except for just absorb fire, if you know what I mean. Just artillery designed to kill them with, shrapnel shot, and lights just kill them before they even get in range. Line infantry really doesn't stand a chance at all against all those specialist units. Alright, I'm ready when you are. Let's see what the Duke has brought. Oh, he's brought 3 units of artillery. Yeah, you're just gonna waste my guys. You're just gonna
You
waste
underestimate how bad I am at this game.
Well, I think shrapnel shot's a lot better. Wait, can you do shrapnel shot on those 24 pounders?
Yes.
Let's see some shrapnel shot. I'm gonna get close of this. Yeah, just look at that. It's like canister shot, but from really far away. I mean, that's just overpowering, I think. Of course, there's a hill in the way, so that really reduced damage, but like on a flat map like Grassy Flatlands, I just wouldn't stand a chance at all. So let's move up my army here. Alright. Oh, I have these Uhlans groups. One thing I did like about Empire was the really good campaign. I thought their campaign was the best in Total War, actually. Way better than Napoleon, I thought. In my opinion.
Yeah, Napoleon's campaign was a bit limited to just Europe.
Yeah, that's what I thought also. I mean, like, most of those... I mean, a lot of the units are kind of... Well, I guess they have a few specialist units too, but yeah. I thought it was rather limited also. Napoleon's campaign, but we'll talk about that when we get to Napoleon. Empire's campaign was really quite diverse. You had Indian units, and you could conquer an empire. Some people were kind of criticizing it because there really isn't too much, what do you call it? I forgot what I was going to say, but...
Variation?
Well, I guess there is variation in Empire, but it's like... Oh crap, you're shooting my Uhlans. But yeah, I mean, there's really a lot of good stuff in Empire, I thought. I mean, I love the Empire campaign way better because there is a lot of different, play styles to play. Like, you can play as the Indians and you can play as, well, I guess in Warpath campaign, you can play as Native Americans, and you can play as Indian infantry, the Marathas and the Mughals. Actually, on Empire Total Factions, you can play, different mods. I like the mods because you can only play as major nations in Prussia and stuff. But I really like the different mods. I mean, a lot of the mods kind of help out diversity and improve the game overall, I thought. I thought the campaign was supreme because, I mean, like sometimes when you play Napoleon Total War, like it's kind of unrealistic if you take Britain and conquer like all of France and stuff like that. Like I don't think that would really happen in history. However, if you played Britain during the Empire Total War era, then it'd be quite realistic if you made a British Empire all over America and India. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. There are a couple of historical inaccuracies. Like usually in my game, I'd find that America appeared in like 1712 or something.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, when you play as Britain, America kind of throws off the shackles way too early, I thought. Like historically, it was like 1776 or something. Yeah, I should probably know that. I should, but I don't really know that much about American history. I think European history is a lot more interesting, quite honestly. Surprised your artillery hasn't done that much. I always thought artillery was like way overpowered, but
I haven't positioned it that well.
oh yeah, you probably should have put it in like flatter ground right here. Well, you can't see my mouse cursor, but I guess the viewers do. Yeah, I haven't been really focusing on my army right now. I'm just focusing on commentary. But yeah, I think campaign was the best feature on Empire Total War. I really didn't think that multiplayer was all that impressive because I mean, all the multiplayer games I've played, it's just people spam, light infantry and those light dragoons. Light dragoons are way overpowered, I thought. Same thing in Napoleon Total War. I just hate those light dragoons, or whatever they're called, mounted rifles, or something like that. However, I did like kind of like the how you had rank fire by rank. You know how it adds a lot more strategy instead of just stretching your lines as far as you can stretch them out. Like you can actually, have more strategy because I find that three length lines are much more effective than really spread out just because you get more firepower on a smaller amount of space, and that adds a lot more strategy than just spreading out your lines completely far.
Yeah, the fire-by rank can be quite fun, but it tends to slow the game down a bit.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, and plus the reduced accuracy and reload. Or no, reduced reload, I think. Yeah, I only have like 20 reload skill. In Napoleon, it's like 40 reload skill per unit. But reload is much slower. I was playing with an Empire player yesterday, and he was complaining about the fast reload speed, which is kind of true. I could understand the frustration. Yeah, Empire, what do you call it? Online really wasn't that impressive. I started with it for a little bit, but I got way more interested in Napoleon, and Napoleon's just an all-around better online multiplayer game. However, I do have to say that in total, the campaign gameplay is a winner for Empire Total War. So if you're going to play melee games, if you're a single player person, buy Empire. But if you really want to get into multiplayer gaming, then you need to buy Napoleon. Plus, no one plays Empire anyway online, except for us right now. I think there's like 3 games in the lobby when I checked earlier. So this battle's almost done, so we're going to skip to Napoleon Total War next. One of my favorite Total War games ever, so we will see you there.